Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Diamond here, and in today's video I'll be doing a collaboration interview with Aspie Answers. Aspie Answers is a fellow YouTuber who shares her journey with Aspergers Syndrome, and she also likes to bring awareness to other conditions and disabilities. So make sure you guys check out her channel. I'll leave all her information in the description box down below. And I would like to thank Aspie Answers for this interview. She sent me some questions that she would like for me to answer related to my disability. So let's get into these questions. So the first question is, what is the name of the condition you are diagnosed with? What is it known as? Common names. I was born with Spina Bifida myelomeningocele, which is the type of Spina Bifida I have. Spina Bifida just means open spine. So before I was born, my spine did not develop correctly. And I also was born with hydrocephalus, which means extra fluid on the brain, which comes from Spina Bifida. And I also was born with club foot, which means that my feet were not positioned in the normal way when I was born. So the next question is, what are the signs and symptoms? Signs and symptoms of spina bifida include weakness or paralysis in the legs, but for me, I don't like to say that I'm paralyzed, even though I don't have toe or ankle function. I still can move my legs pretty well. I can kick and I use my legs, so I don't like to say that I'm paralyzed. It also includes urinary inconsistency, bowel inconsistency, a lack of sensation of the skin, and hydrocephalus, which I already mentioned. What are the causes and or triggers for the condition? Even though there is no exact cause for spina bifida, there are multiple causes for spina bifida, like genetics, nutrition, and environmental factors that can all play a role in causing spina bifida. How and when were you diagnosed? I was diagnosed at birth. Even though spina bifida can be diagnosed during pregnancy, my case was not caught during pregnancy, so I was diagnosed at birth. What are the struggles you have with your condition and how do you overcome them on a daily? Well, I would not say that I have any struggles with my disability on the daily. Has your condition ever stopped you from doing the things you love? If so, what is it? No, spina bifida has not ever stopped me from doing anything that I love. Spina bifida is not something to stop me from doing anything that I love. It does not get in the way of me living my life, and that is one thing that people get wrong about spina bifida. So, no, my disability has never stopped me from doing anything that I love or want to do. How do you manage your condition on a day-to-day basis? Well, I would say there's not much specifically that I have to do on a day-to-day basis for my condition, besides the way that I go to the bathroom, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing really I have to do on a day-to-day for spina bifida. What do you do to treat the condition? For spina bifida, there are many surgeries. I've had many surgeries throughout my life. I've had back surgery, hip surgery, and also comes a lot of therapy to strengthen your upper body, since you can't walk. So I've went through a lot of strength training and walking with braces. And treatment for spina bifida also depends on the type of spina bifida. There are 3 different types of spina bifida, and it also depends on where the child and family lives, because there are different treatments, different doctors, so it also depends on where you live. What advice would you give the audience about the condition? I would say to do your research, learn about different disabilities, learn about spina bifida, be open-minded, and don't judge. Don't be judgmental, and don't be sorry. You know, living with spina bifida is not um, as bad as it is made to sound or look. And yeah, just do your own research so you can have your own, your own thoughts about it. Don't let somebody put information in your mind and help you to develop how you feel about a certain disability or a person. What myths, misconceptions do you hear about the condition? For spina bifida, I've heard so many things, and people really don't understand spina bifida. Misconceptions, I've talked about this on my channel a lot, includes people saying that a physical disability also means a mental disability, but spina bifida does not affect me mentally. Mentally, I'm fine. Also, wheelchair users are paralyzed and confined to their wheelchair, but me, I am not confined to my wheelchair. I am out of my wheelchair a lot, and I'm also in my chair a lot, so it's like 50-50. I'm in my wheelchair, I'm out of it, I'm able to transfer on my own, I'm very independent. And other misconceptions also include that I'm not self-sufficient or independent, which I am very self-sufficient and independent. I rarely and I don't like to ask for help. I am very independent. So I've also heard that people with disabilities cannot be in fulfilling relationships, which is not true at all. I believe that, we deserve to be loved just like everybody else, and we can be in happy and fulfilling relationships. Are there any benefits to the condition? If so, what are they? I believe not only for me but for a lot of others with spina bifida, the one of the best benefits for the condition is how you look at life. I feel like the lessons you learn with having a disability are tailor made for that person. Yeah, just your outlook on life. You don't judge because you don't want to be judged, and you just believe in yourself. You're taught to believe in yourself and that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and you just want to contribute to the world and show people who you are, and you want the same respect that you give out to others to come back to you. So I believe that is a great benefit of having spina bifida, your outlook on life. What is your pet peeve you hear about your condition? For me, my pet peeve is I don't like the fact that people are so closed minded when it comes to learning about disabilities. A lot of people don't know much about different disabilities, let alone spina bifida. And I feel like people need to do their research because people are still spreading information about spina bifida and other disabilities that are not true. People are using words to describe our lives that are not true, which they don't know. So how can you speak on something and you have not truly done your research or talk to someone with that condition, but also know that everybody's case is different? So that's what I don't like, or is a pet peeve. People need to do their research. So do your research. Can you describe what it is like living with your condition? The only thing that I feel like needs to be said is if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And yeah, that's my mental state every day. If I put my mind to something, I can do it. And just get in your wheelchair and go, because that's all I do every day. I get in my wheelchair and I go. I am not stopped by my spina bifida. I am living my life. What advice would you give to someone who is in a relationship that has a person that they care with this condition? Um, I would say first, thank you for being with that person, because I know it is not, the norm, and it is not something that you see every day. Being with somebody with a disability is, not easy, but for those with spina bifida, people feel like being with somebody with spina bifida is very hard, when it is really, it's not. It is not, hard to date somebody with a disability. It's not much that you, the partner, need to do. For me, I'm very independent, so being with me is not like you're gonna be my caretaker or anything like that. And I feel like it's that way for others with spina bifida. So, just love the person, treat them with respect and give them their space to be independent, and it should be a great and fulfilling relationship. So you guys, that was all the interview questions. Again, I would like to thank Aspie Answers for this interview. You guys, don't forget to check the description box down below. I will leave all her information in the description box, so don't forget to check out her channel. I will leave the link to her version of this interview when it becomes available, so check the description box. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video.